boy Fluke here is a blasphemer against the troll. In which direction do you lean about this game number 3?
I mean, I think the hero is slightly underrated. We actually also picked it up versus PuckChamp. I think it was game 2 against their anti-mage. We won that game. So I think the hero is good. I actually think the hero is good. Only weakness is it can kind of go funky when you press your ult and then like you... Well, let Jesus take the wheel. It can get funky, the hero, but I mean it's no one. It's a top tier player, so he will know when to not press the ult. And I actually like the last pick. I thought about maybe picking some new offlaner to counter the Ursa on lane, but I mean it is the perfect troll game, so you just pick up the troll anyways.
Yeah, this is. I've actually the only time I've seen better troll games than this is back in the old days of 6.73, the ho ho ha ha days.
Yeah,
this
has been the win.
Saint Yasha plus Skadi was the build and troll.
Yeah, SNY Skadi BKB, yeah.
Oh,
you just auto win
you
the
would
game.
just build stats on every hero. It was Saint Yasha, Skadi on every carry.
Yeah.
When you play Juggernaut, you go 1-1-3 and then just stats with 1 point to ultimate.
Disgusting. That's the full legion.
Oh,
the good old days.
Well, no nostalgia here because OG yet again find themselves grabbing 3 bounty runes. They have single-handedly upended the curse. So now it turns out getting 3 bounties gets you back in a winning position. Good times.
Bro, what a spray.
Dude, I actually
That's
love
nuts. There's definitely a lot more supporter club fans right now after seeing that spray.
I saw it the first time we actually played against them. It was a nice moment.
Oh no. Oh no. I am terrified, boys. Look at this. They did another lane swap. Oh no, they didn't. Okay, I just saw Sweet and Strong going. I just saw Monkey King bottom. My brain was scared for a second. I was confused. My bad. I'm still in game 2.
It's kind of funny. They actually both teams have the support rule from their winning games. It's the Monkey Mirana against the Mirana Ruvik, but OG actually swapped up the heroes. Kitrak on Phoenix and Sep on Ruvik.
Yeah. That is a pretty big change because Seb Phoenix is a thing of legend, but you know, we've seen him play a really good Rubik, so it's going to be on Kitrak right now to impress us on his Phoenix. In the top lane, Eki does manage to get a quick courier kill. That it actually loses a courier. Gets a courier kill to Seb. Sorry, bye Seb. You're going to be hating life a little bit. But it is only the Rubik, so he already has his items. Should be fine.
Yeah, it should be okay. I think a lot of these lanes are going to be pretty straightforward. It looks like mid lane is where all the action is going to be, as Laurenov got up an whole boatload of damage there from Thompson, but it should be okay. I think bottom lane's going to be pretty troll favored for a little bit. He can always just spam out his axes and be okay, and if they ever get caught out, Kitrak has a lot of damage as well from the Phoenix. Top lane is going to be just trying to make sure Resolution stays alive.
I think Eki's dead. Yeah, he's first blood. Yeah. Breathe Fire will be there from the Dragon Knight to secure the kill. Very nicely done by Rezo. Speaking of things being very nicely done, this mid lane, which has been very boring today in terms of the matchups, Laurenov is crushing it. It was actually 11-2 just now until Thompson got a wave coming in, but Laurenov's been doing a phenomenal job on the Storm Spirit, getting the W over this Earth Spirit of Thompson.
Yeah, looking real crisp so far, and I also noticed in our games that Laurenov, like on early laning stage, is an insane player. These first waves, I think he's one of the best players in this division even.
Does unfortunately have to match up against one of the laning phase greats of all time with Thompson, who just outplayed him, getting both water runes. And this is actually going to help him recover his advantage here. Laurenov does not have enough mana to keep the perpetual spam going. Really good stuff being done by Thompson. Man, this is actually kind of unfair. Ban Thompson, please.
It's only the ES though, it's only the ES, right? The last 2 games against us, now the 2 games here, 1 hero per player, question mark.
Top lane.
I want to see when he makes a rotation again to see whether or not he makes his banner in rotation. It has come up on 3 minutes. I feel like that he's had a good start to his own lane that he's probably pretty okay with, maybe potentially trying to get a kill on the Storm Spirit, so might not see him rotate all too early.
Let's see what the decision is going to be for him. So now though, people just happy to accrue more and more net worth. I wonder what they're going to do here for no one. When they're going to try and make the first move. Unfortunately, it is Lays on the DP as the offlaner, so you can't necessarily rely on Exorcism for your first rotation. They are going to put some pressure onto Sweet and Strong. Almost died here. And Kitrak has to get off the body blocks to make sure Lays can't run down the troll with the Spirit Siphon. Still though, these heroes are very, very low. Looks like they've won the sustain war on the side of OG, at least for now.
Yeah, looking good. DP is kind of slow, slow start here, and Ursa also pretty slow start. So lanes actually going pretty well for OG. And I think if they crush the lane, or if they win the lanes, they're like in a really good spot here.
Especially with Rezo on the Dragon Knight, right? Like he gets a few levels and he just gets himself an early Blink Dagger. They can just roam around with like this Phoenix, Rubik, DK combination, and then whenever they want to, Topson can link up with them, and then as soon as, you know, no one's got like Battle Fury plus like 1 to 2 items, he's going to be pretty happy with how this game is going, and it's how OG have been playing a lot of their games. Topson's going to try and get a solo kill mid.
Run off, not close enough to the tower to tank enough damage to really threaten his life, so we'll just be allowed to skirt away. He's still winning the matchup, but Topson much closer than he should be, I think, under these conditions. After how it started, he definitely had to play his way back into the position. I'm really worried about this Ursa though. He's doing okay, surviving the lane, has his ring of health, you know, under no threat of dying, but I think his progression is not going the way he wanted it to, and unfortunately, DK is really annoying to play into. The damage reduction starts at level 1, and he might be able to get this kill though. This is much needed, but unfortunately for them, Seb is here trying to find salvation, but Rezo will still end up dying. Eki finding the way, the will, and the method to kill the DK.
That's pretty good actually. And I mean, RSI, he always kind of has a slow start. Level 1 Furious Weapons is weak, level 2 you're also not really like strong. But level 3, like your hero actually starts becoming good, and when you have your Ring of Health on level 3, you're super fine. If you haven't died by that time, you're already fine.
Topson's here though.
They're gonna try to get this kill with Topson. Arrow forcing the dodge out from Topson. Low skill though. Oh, you went for the juke outplays. Will not be able to find it. Will certainly lose his life here to Topson. Potentially could have tried for the TP play out, but they know that Seb held the telekinesis. Very nicely done by OG. So it comes a little bit later than expected, Fluke. Not at 3 minutes, but just before 6 minutes, Topson makes his mark.
Yeah, it's as soon as he picks up the urn, and I think that was the big thing for him, was he just really wanted to try and get this urn, get these urn charges going, so then he can try and make some of these rotations once he does get there. And it's going to be a little while till the geomagnetic grip is up and available for Topson. He does like to get that a little bit later on in his build, so looking to see what Lorinov is able to do with the absence of Topson now from the mid lane.
Lorinov is deciding to make a move towards bottom, but his own mana pool not looking super healthy. Lays will pop the arcane boots that enables them to kill Kitrak. Not the kill they wanted, but oh, they might not even get this kill at all. Oh no, that's definitely not what they wanted. They're gonna try again, going on to no one, but I'm not sure they have the damage to make this happen. Sweet and Strong had abandoned the pursuit, having already gone back. They don't have any points into the Bounder Strike available anymore, and Primal's being still on cooldown. That is a little bit of miscoordination, but Lorinov is still here. They really want this kill. They see 3 heroes gathered in this bottom lane. Eki shows up as well. Come hell or high water, we are killing somebody. The question is who? Eki holding on to the Sacred Arrow. Sweet and Strong just finding vision for them in the trees. They see these heroes perfectly. They know where no one is at, but they're going to turn their attention towards Seb instead. Starting with the easy Rubik kill. Sunray, though, coming back onto Sweet and Strong. He's falling lower and lower, as Topson has also made a rotation in, dropping down the Magnetize, zoning back these heroes on the side of PuckChamp. Sweet and Strong dies behind the tier 1 tower, and Lays is falling really low, trying to Spirit Siphon onto a creep to keep himself alive. But these Fire Spirits, these Magnetizers, they're taking him down slowly but surely, and Topson should be able to find him. Bringing down this Death Prophet. Yeah, sure, Lorinov and Eki managed to escape, but they went in, stuck around for such a long time with 4 heroes. They only get 1 kill, and now they're going to lose Eki as well. Kitrak won't die from this. Topson gets a double. Lorinov, he's diving to try and find Kitrak, but I'm not sure this is the direction he wants to be zipping into. Needs to get out. There's going to be an urn on top of him. Roll forward, not far enough to connect. But PuckChamp, this is not good, boys. This is not good.
They're doing the OG kind of. Like PuckChamp, they're trying the ultra aggression by themselves. I kind of like it. They're trying to match the aggression by OG, giving some space to the Ursa, of course. Like it's not great losing your offlaner in that trade.
Yeah, it was also like, I think it was like an accidental save, but getting the kick on skip track meant that Lorinov missed the jump and was able to get the kill on the Phoenix.
No regression,
Getting this
though.
hard.
I like it. PuckChamp suddenly there. The guy's like diving tier 1s with 3 people at minute 8. I like it. I like it. They're matching the aggression. It's good to see. Like these guys, they got some hunger, some fighting spirit left in them.
Radiant structures are
It does also mean that Lorinov is sitting at the top of the net worth right now. And they're actually going top. Are they just going to zip top? No. Surely he's farming.
Oh, he
Almost
found a
we're
double
top
stack.
lane. They found a kill quickly onto Eki. Wait, what? No, Eki got denied.
Easy deny.
Oh my god. This is actually huge because while he's getting denied, Lorinov is finishing off the stacks in the jungle. And he picks up a Tumbler's Toy. So that's going to be the reward for the Mirana once she respawns. Some additional mobility. Okay, nicely done.
Looking sweet. No one going for the battlefield build. No like diffusal, Manta Basher, nothing. He's just going for the good old Battle Fury, going for the ultra scale, and trying to match the Ursus late game, which he can do.
under attack.
Yeah,
Now that
I think
he's-
just trying to match the Ursa's style is exactly what he needs to do, right? Especially if his 4-man ball is able to come out a little bit further on top than what PuckChamp's is. So it's going to be a good old-fashioned carry race.
Now that they're forcing top Fluke, do you think they should be popping Ghost down bottom for Lays to try and at least put some pressure back onto the tower? Or should they wait for another rotation and a potential defense to get some kills and then combo that into a tower push?
I think it's really kind of on the conversations that PuckChamp are having about whether or not they want their Death Prophet out of that lane or whether or not they want to keep, her occupying that bottom lane, right? Because once you take that tier 1 tower, you can get kicked out of that lane yourself. And maybe they want to make a rotation now with the Ghost towards the top side to defend this tower.
They're coming in with a smoke on Lorinov as well as on Sweet and Strong. 4 heroes are gathered in this area. There are TPs available for the heroes outstanding on the side of OG as Lorinov jumps in first. He finds resolution. Eki, though, unable to connect the arrow. He pulls it out now. But it's not going to be enough stun. It's too close on the range. So they just bounce them back away here. They actually might try for middle. Sweet and Strong. Just jumping onto no one, letting him know I'm here. Don't try pushing, bro.
That's very close. I mean, Eki is kind of a new addition, playing the stand-in right now. I feel like if he had been playing longer with them, that arrow would have been like, or that combo would have worked. But he was like slightly hesitating, and then he was like jumping and trying to get the arrow. Slight mistake, and I mean, it's still not bad. They're still defending the tower, and it's very interesting to see. They value the Dire Jungle so highly that they're like bringing 4 heroes to defend the Dire Jungle. But now they lose the tower anyways. But they actually found the camps, so it's fine.
Dire's top tower has
Spirit Vessel complete now for Thompson. They push with the DK form onto the tier 1 tower. And to make matters even worse, down bottom, they potentially jumping onto Lays. However, the team considering fighting back against this. They're bringing Lorinov in as well. He's not been scouted out making this movement underneath the Moonlight Shadow. Doesn't have that much mana to his name, but they might still force this fight. Sweet and Strong misses the Boundless Strike onto all of these heroes. So now he actually gets rolled upon right now. They cut him down from the tree. Thompson looking for the kill. They drop the Magnetize. Arrow doesn't connect as well now. As Sweet and Strong might still die. They really don't want him to lose his life. He's ticking lower and lower. And Lays, he has no more protection. Sweet and Strong dies as well. Thompson with the Spirit Vessel and the Magnetize turning the entire fray around in this bottom lane.
Oh, what a miss. What a miss. He was fake pumping it 10 times and then missed it, man. That must feel bad.
Yeah, especially on such a key member in the Phoenix as well, right? And then missing the follow-up silence is not what you want from PuckChamp, getting punished by Thompson once again. Spirit Vessel met, like, how easy it is for these guys to just play this early aggression is just they make it look so simple when it's really not simple at all. Like the way these guys play on the bleeding edge of all their heroes is kind of crazy, and how they push every moment that they have with different items and moments in the map to be able to get those advantages is kind of crazy to watch.
A fluke. Reddit tells me these two teams are noobs.
Maybe in some people's eyes, but the way these guys have been playing, the 10k Redditors, they might need to take a chill pill when it comes to Div 2. Maybe just for Western Europe. Maybe we can call some of these other regions.
Lays, he's being
Lays is
destroyed.
dead. Yeah. You know, it's not very often that you find that these Death Prophets have firstly not used Ghost once at the 13 minute mark, but secondly have zero presence applied towards the tower that they're in. And I think this goes back to the playstyle that Fluke was mentioning. the way that OG plays, the fact that you know that they will always emerge with multiple heroes to defend their buildings, to shore up their numbers for a team fight, makes it much less likely that you're going to try and force a push. Kitrak now goes into the Icarus dive to find vision for his team. Doesn't have the supernova for 5 seconds, so he will die. Starfall though, stolen away by this Rubik as they found the stun onto Lorinov. Lorinov does manage to get away, but he does have Magnetize applied atop him. So they bring down Eki now as well. Thompson being sieged on by low skill, cannot prevent the roll away onto the high ground, but Lorinov might decide to dive after him, but really doesn't want to. So they just let these heroes retreat. It's a 1v1, but more importantly, you finally managed to defend a tower against OG.
It's a pretty good fight, not gonna lie. It could have been a lot better, actually. Like if they get the Thompson there, that would have been big. Bad part, obviously, is Ursa joining, not really getting that big farm, but it's still, like, they show that they're here to fight and to play the game. I like it.
They're smoking here. Not smoking up, but they are coming back bottom. I think they haven't gotten enough of lays in their mouths, so they want some more lays. They're going on top of him. They do miss with the rolling boulder, but Thompson catches him nonetheless. There's going to be the DK stun from Resolution. Lorinov trying to buy space and time. Lays is still alive, and they've caught and killed Resolution. Thompson now finding himself blocked off with the rolling boulder thanks to Lorinov getting right in front of him, and they end the killing streak. It's going to be Lorinov collecting the mega kill spree, getting almost 800 gold in that one fight. All right. This is what we like to see. Nice responses, and they get Seb on the back end of this as well.
Holy boy. Did you see the webcam? Seb was visibly irritated there. Like, he's feeling the pressure of PuckChamp and Lorinov. What a good gamer. I mean, yeah, sure. Troll is farming, but still, PuckChamp doing some big moves.
Yeah, they're just really abusing the timings that they know that OG really wants to try and play with. Oh, if they lose no one here, this could be bad. Oh, he's a mega dead.
He does get off the Battletrons. That's going to buy some time, but it's a limited amount of set time. Enrage comes in from the Ursa. Lorinov gets the kill. Thompson shows up, but it's a little bit too late. He does have Magnetize though, so we'll commit him onto the Ursa. Should be able to get at least one kill out of this.
That's the range talent, baby. That's the range talent on level 10.
Okay.
Too strong.
Radiant structures are
So,
fortified.
what? So no one goes down. They are able to get the full Battle Fury finish up there on low skill. He does lose his life, but Lorinov again is just connecting in a lot of these fights. He has Kaya as well as the Falcon Blade getting close towards a BKB. Like, yeah, this game is starting to become a little spicy because this Storm, like, he really only has to worry about Thompson, and once he gets this BKB, like, they're not going to be able to touch him, man, for a long time. And Lorinov can really carry on a Storm Spirit. There's a lot of heroes that he can pick off in the backlines with, you know, things like an Orchid build and all that kind of stuff. So, OG, they lose this series here. They could be asking some big questions of themselves.
They find Resolution caught inside of his own jungle. The arrow connection is there this time. J-Man was mentioning earlier that Eki still a stand-in for the squad, but starting to find his groove. And these arrows are starting to connect much more frequently. Pretty big kill to find. There's not enough creeps in the mid lane to mount a push on the tower. But still, they can now start occupying this jungle. Getting more and more farm for Lorinov as well. Not that far away from getting this BKB.
Yeah, and like this Lorinov guy, I mean, some people might not know him, but this guy 2 years ago, like people said, this is GPK, this is the new GPK. Like this guy hasn't had the biggest success yet, but this guy is damn good. Like top 10 MMR, top 5 MMR. This guy can carry, and he's showing it in this game and also in game 1. Like if you remember the PK performance, I can bring it up again. Eki dying for his core, the classic support. What a sacrificial player.
Makes enough space for them to finish off these GG boots for the Death Prophet. She now just goes to the top lane. Then we'll keep pushing out here. On the bright side though, Fluke, look at no one. He is still net worth leader in this game. Has Battle Fury, also closing down, getting BKB as well. And this is still a sublime game to be playing Troll. Yes, it's, you know, you're paying a little bit of that tax, but it's overall still a good game for the Troll Warlord. So the fact that he's not being too depressed in farm still means OG can't feel too bad about how the game is going.
Yeah, no one's a freak when it comes to farming efficiency. So the amount of time that they give him, he can definitely come up with a lot more of these items. And I think once he gets like BKB Basher, this is a big fight.
Oh no! We said in the draft the only things he has to worry about are Blink Dragon Tail or Blink Telekinesis. One of them emerges onto his face right now and kills him. They do get an arrow onto Thompson though, so they might be able to find a counter kill. Sweden Strong forced outside of his own Wukongs by this supernova of Kitrak. And they do just claim the kill on the Monkey King. Replenishing the Spirit Vessel charges for Thompson. And opening up the pot to Roshan. No one already inside the pit. So PuckChamp not just losing 2 heroes, but losing out on an Aegis as well.
And losing Roche with Ursa, that feels super bad. Ursa is the guy who wants every Aegis, and no one taking away now with the troll, that feels bad. Like, they were in a pretty good spot. Now with this kill on the Storm, with this steal on the Roche, big plays coming out from OG.
And this is why you can never count these guys out, right? Like, even if they are like fumbling the bag in certain moments when it comes to how they're executing those fights, they have a good draft to be able to have scalability in the Troll Warlord, has a good carry-to-carry matchup, and we have all these other 4 heroes that are just able to play fast. Rezo and Thompson once again do this double Midas build. I really like when I see that from them in a lot of these games where they know that they're happy to go a little bit later into the game. They did it in the previous game when they had the Monkey King, and now this time around they're doing it with the Troll Warlord, where they know that if they get a lot of levels and a lot of farm, then these guys can look really, really good and keep the kills up too.
Sweden Strong this time around, the stutter steps on the Boundless Strike do not lead to a miss. He sets up for an arrow onto Eki, and they bring down Resolution. Thompson a little bit too far forward himself as well, so definitely wants out. Nice steal from Seb on the Sacred Arrow, preventing Laranov from giving chase. So they just get the quick pick off. But PuckChamp, even though they don't have the Aegis, still playing aggressively, dragging OG all across the map.
I'd like to see it. Try with the DD, let's see if something happens. Oh, but...
Laranov, big jump from him, goes onto the Phoenix. Phoenix is gone. That's a killing spree ended off as well, so Lace gets additional gold off of this. Magnetize does get dropped down by Thompson as no one shows up to the fight. He wants to really get involved. Beautiful roll, catching both Lace and Laranov. Laranov zips onto the high ground. Lace has to stand his ground. Already got off one Spirit Siphon and another. Will this be enough to keep him alive? No, it won't, because Seb with the stolen arrow makes sure no further spells will come out of this Death Prophet. As she goes down, Eki goes with the Glimmer Cape, allowed to escape towards the north side. But big pickup onto Lace, and that was PuckChamp starting the fight onto the Phoenix, but OG able to finish it onto the Death Prophet.
Beautiful fight. But for the first time, look at the net worth. It's not the Troll, it's not the Storm, it's the Ursa on top 1. Slowly creeping up there. My boy Lowskill doing it. And honestly, I don't think this matchup is that great for Troll. Like, if Ursa gets the jump, you can also kill him.
Mid lane, the jump goes onto Seb, and they will be able to kill him off. Sweden Strong losing a lot of HP towards the Spirit Vessel Sunray combo. That should lead to his death. No one getting involved as well. Just a quick 1-on-1. BKB for Laranov.
Yeah, I think they definitely do have the burst damage to be able to kill a troll, right? Like, if he gets caught with like a zip or maybe even like a long range arrow, like low skill, if he just gets a few seconds to be able to deal with the troll, he can do that pretty easily. And it is going to be a spooky time in these team fights to be able to see who comes out on top, because a scary bear and a scary troll, they're going to be hard to deal with for both of these two teams, even with the BKBs and 4-stars and what have you. So I think it's going to be about who can enable their carry the most in towards this mid game, and really looking towards these mid laners to set the tempo for their team, right? Like, really looking towards Thompson as well as Laranov to see what they can do on these two Spirit heroes and try and lean their carry matchup in one way or another.
Sweden Strong. Popping.
Oh, he BKB.
Wait, he actually popped BKB. He popped BKB. Oh no, he's dead.
No.
Arrow's gonna catch him. He's in a awkward place. Oh no, just before dying.
Oh.
Do you remember game 1? You remember game 1? This one situation? The one situation where no one TP'd in without BKB got stunned by Laranov? Oh my god.
No. So in game 1, it's because he didn't press BKB, he dies and the game pretty much got lost. In game 3, because he pressed BKB, he dies and now the game might be lost. Oh no. That's painful.
Oh, you hate to see that, man. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking that he was trying to press his stick instead, or maybe he thought that he could just like BKB ulti and then like still be able to keep the Aegis, but oh, that's got to be painful, man. That's got to be so tilting.
Yeah, but honestly, like if we take this away, like his positioning was kind of like he didn't look at his team. His team wasn't there to back him up. Even if baiting there is the correct play, his team wasn't in position. So there's some disconnect in their play for sure.
Oof. That moment of hesitation and disconnect cost OG quite a bit. Cost them already in ages. Let's see how much more they end up losing off the back of this. They're going into the jungle right now. Thompson goes in, big magnetized, but Thompson's already dead. Low skill, finds himself right next to this Earth Spirit, able to bring him down, and now he's next to a DK and able to kill him off as well. Beautiful setups as well from Sweden Strong with this Boundless Strike, and that was no BKB on the DK, not just yet at least, no DKB on Thompson. Dangerous time to be fighting into this PuckChamp lineup, and they exploit the timing here, Fluke, and get themselves a big dub.
Yeah, man, when they fall hard, it seems. And
oh my god!
Oh, what a pause! Like no one is. He's Monka Wing right now. He is
TP, but I'm not even sure if he makes it. Like Ursa, like he can kill him, I think.
Okay. Ursa has 7 seconds until Blink Dagger. So if he BKB TPs right now, he will live. Yes. But he has to do it immediately.
Yes.
Like there's no room for hesitation. Unfortunately, there's no basher just yet on low skill. So he will live if he does it. But there is Kidtrack nearby. Kidtrack has Supernova. And Rubik is TPing in with Ball Lightning. So he might get baited by his team into sticking around for this fight. I hope he doesn't. I hope he just TPs out.
No. That happens. They'll be decapitated for sure. Like,
yeah, surely you just you hit the no thank you button and you just you get out of here.
I'm not sure if he sees Lowskill right now, but he's praying Lowskill has no basher.
As we're waiting for the unpause, we see the quick replay.
Yep.
The moment where it is. And he was about to press ultimate as well, but unfortunately, he only has time for the BKB before he dies. Easy setup upon the respawn. That is pain and suffering, certainly.
Every carry player has been there. Every carry player has been there. You think that you've got the fast enough hands to be able to, hit the 2 buttons that you need to and be able to come back into a fight. And like the thing is, like if he BKBs and ults in that fight, that gives them enough time for his team to try and try and get closer enough to him that maybe they can turn that around. But dude, that was that was a high risk play and it really did not pay off. And now it's just like it's like a big snowball going down a hill. Like I don't know how they're supposed to stop it. And they need to stop it soon, otherwise this game can get out of control very, very fast for old G.
I feel like it is already out of control. Like they have to leave the map completely now. Look, Troll, he has to TP base. Like, best case, he gets to base with BKB cooldown. But look at the waves. Middle, pushed in. Bottom, also no pressure at all. Top, also they're taking this tier 1. So old G, they're getting pressured on all sides. DK is still dead. He will not be able to finish his BKB. So like the lanes are horrible. Ursa is finishing up his next item. I mean, I'm not gonna say, guys, it's over, pack it up, boys. But LG, they have to make some moves. Like when the BKB on the no one is ready again, then they have to make some moves. Hope that Topson and the DK, the Resolution DK, both have their BKBs up to make some plays. But right now, it's looking dire for Radiant.
Well, we'll have the unpause now. Let's see what happens. No one. BKB, TP. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Whew. Okay. I don't think Seb... Oh, no. Seb didn't cancel his TP in, though. So they just burst him instead. All right. Well, he got a free express trip back to the fountain.
Easy.
Wow. Strong's looking as well. I also like how PuckChamp, how they didn't like overcommit when they after the pause. Like they obviously had time to think about it and talk about it and just saying, yeah, no one's going to BKB TP. They just didn't have to commit anything for that, and they get a free BKB TP and they get a free kill on the Seb as well. And now it looks like OG are going to try and fight without a BKB on their troll.
They do get the quick jump onto Laze though, and Laze is falling very low, but Laze still alive on the death profit. Here come the Spirit Siphons. Resolution does get off a BKB, trying to flee away from the fight, but they should be able to jump him. He turns with the Dragon Tail stun. His BKB is now over though. That means he is vulnerable, but they're out of mana on Laranov, so they can't actually find the kill. Sweden Strong went forward, but doesn't have the Boundless Strike to finish this one off. Here comes Low Skill though, looking for Kidtrack. Kidtrack goes into the Supernova, will end up dying, and Sweden Strong finds the Boundless Strike stun onto Thompson as he rolled into the fight. Immediately has to roll himself the hell out. Magnetized though, might be able to bring down Sweden Strong as Rezo also re-engages with the Breathe Fire. Stolen arrow onto Eki. Enables the Magnetize to kill the Murano. So that is 2 kills for 2. Well, in the long sense of the word. All right, they'll definitely take it on the side of OG at this point in the game.
Oh, I mean, yeah, with the counter kills, sure, but the first, like the death on, that feels bad. I mean, they must be angry right now. They're like going without BKB. They really want like something to happen.
They will find low skill without a BKB now, though, in his own jungle. So they should be able to get the kill. Seb, yet again with the arrow, ensures that they have the chain disable. And they will bring down this Ursa. Okay, they went without the BKBs, but okay, that was the play here, Fluke. You go without BKBs, you force them to BKB, then you kill them when their BKBs are down.
Yeah, big brain, dude. Losing your troll warlord at that time is definitely the strat. Yes. It's a long game stuff from Seb. He's playing 7D Dota. That's what he's doing.
There you go. He might be required to play some 7D Dota yet again because there's a Moonlight Shadow coming in onto no one. There's a big roll from Thompson. They baited in Sweden strong. He cops a very strong arrow. Should die for this. They don't have the vision. Don't have the reveal. No way. Okay. Moonlight Shadow has to end eventually. And when it does, the zap is there from the Fade Bolt of Seb.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if they were going to give that kill to no one or not. But you can see that sometimes old G just get caught up and they don't execute properly. But now that they're back switched on, this is when it's really going to start getting spooky for PuckChamp again.
It's so crazy. Like they had like two horrible fights. Like no one dying 2 times, and then they're just like, oh yeah, we'll casually go and kill low skill. We go kill a monkey. We take the map control back. It's crazy. Like how can they do this? They just know perfectly how to go, where to smoke, how to push the waves. It's beautiful to see.
So OG squad definitely making this game number 3 an entertaining affair. But PuckChamp certainly not giving up whatsoever. They might decide to actually make a big smoke play because they have Basher on Ursa. There is the full BKB available on the Storm Spirit with Witchblade. And Lays also has the Greaves Pipe. So time to try and make something happen on the map. If they can catch this troll, that would be amazing. It looks like OG have awareness that something is going wrong. They hide behind their Observer Ward here. Eki goes in with the Glimmer Cape, drops down the sentry, sees some heroes, but they jump on him with resolution. BKB being popped. Stolen leap, no stolen arrow this time around, but they still do end up losing Eki. Laranov goes in and is forced to pop BKB. Oh no, he actually cut Sweden Strong's tree. They very fortunately do not have vision to try and jump after him, but PuckChamp, we've already seen how often does it happen here, that when you go onto this high ground, if you don't have the correct jump, you get punished. It happens again here for PuckChamp.
Yep, and now the Roche up, guys, and no one, he melts the Roche. And fighting against the egg is hard at Roche, so PuckChamp wanna contest this.
Oh, wow, that Boundless Strike with low skill having a double damage rune. They eviscerate Thompson. No one is able to get off his ultimate though. Going mano a mano versus this Ursa. Ursa in danger, but as soon as Battle Trance ends, Laranov ends the fight. Supernova does go on, stunning up absolutely everybody. But there is no follow-up. The Supernova came too late. 2 heroes, their damage dealers no less, are already dead.
Dude, the Supernova's going, the Runic stole the Wukongs. Like they had all the spells going, but no damage.
Oh god. They have to run now as well because they're giving chase from the side of PuckChamp. Laranov would like to be able to make this jump. Unfortunately for PuckChamp, because Ursa's the one that died, they can't take the Roche either, and Ghosts were used for most of the fight. So Old G will still breathe a small sigh of relief at the sequence of events, but Fluke, it keeps happening. More and more, this PuckChamp team just taking it. Whenever Old G feels strong, that's when they get punished by a PuckChamp the most.
Yeah, I think PuckChamp are doing a really good job of just making sure that this no one troll warlord isn't going to be this kind of crazy end-all be-all carry. They understand that they don't really have that much damage outside of him. Getting the kill here on Sweden Strong is going to be very, very important though.
Yeah. I thought maybe Eliza's going to go defend him, but nah.
Okay.
Oh, the big Black Dragon coming up, boys, and we know what happened in game 1.
The Ags is very close for Rezo, so he's going to start to transition into a damage dealer as well, which is kind of the one positive here for Old G. Laranov as well is starting to transition into his own amount of damage. He's going for a little bit more lockdown with the Hex, but an Aegis here, they really want to fight on PuckChamp.
Well, they buy back on the Monkey King. There's no Ghosts. They do have the Wukong's command, but there's no Moonlight Shadow either. They really have to go, and they have to go right now. Rezo is the one that they go on, and he will happily give up his life for the cause. The bash immediately onto low skill, so he can't pursue the fight further. roll away from Thompson, so he's left behind some Magnetize. A chaotic fight, no one goes in on top of the Ursa, pops the Battletron, so now he's running down Lays. There is also a Spirit Vessel on the Death Prophet, but this troll getting kited this way, getting kited that. He doesn't have BKB. He used BKB as well. Supernova comes out. Can they destroy it in time? They leap forward with Eki. They really want this egg. They will be able to get it. And they also kill off the troll in the meantime. Low skill now jumping back onto Thompson, wanting this Earth Spirit, getting him as well. And they need to retreat from OG. They need to run for the hills as soon as possible. And OG, they didn't have to take that fight, Fluke, but they do, and they end up losing.
Yeah, they definitely could have just backed up. There was BKBs that got popped from PuckChamp. There was some ultimates that got committed as well. They could have just walked back, waited until Rezo was ready, but they wanted to try and seize an opportunity. And this is the issue that I have with Troll Warlord, man. He popped his ulti and he just got kited. He just got kited around by a DP, and he had zero control about where he wanted to be in a team fight. He got pulled away from his team. He ends up going into a 1v1 up against an Ursa, and from what I've seen so far, Ursa wins that 99% of the time, especially once the ultimate is done and dusted. So Low Skill is having a very, very free game right now, and I don't know, man. There's some disconnect with OG. Like these guys are way better than what they're playing right now. They're making some interesting decisions, and I really hope they're able to pull it back together, because I want to see an interesting end to this series and not just a whimper.
Dude, Sweden Strong was so beautiful in that game. Like Sweden Strong was like, when no one died for the first time, like, and was close to respawning, he solo zoned 3 heroes from OG, Boundless Struck, Phoenix and Rubik. He was like able to disrupt their backlines, and because Sweden Strong was able to like disrupt the backlines, no one was completely isolated and got like 1-on-4 or something. Like beautiful by Sweden Strong. This monkey, it has to be banned, I think, by the next enemies. Like this guy is crazy.
We're certainly seeing why OG felt the need to prioritize this in their Game 2 draft. Take it away from the side of PuckChamp. They get it for Game 3. So far, so good. Been able to reclaim the net worth advantage. They're controlling the map. There are still some towers that they need to take care of. Tier 1 and Tier 2 in the top lane. But that's just free gold for them. And on the bright side, I know it's not, there's not many bright sides right now, but on the bright side, Fluke, because they took the Aegis, that does mean that PuckChamp absolutely will not go for any high ground plays anytime soon. So this game will still extend for a while.
Yeah, this game definitely will be dragging out for a little bit. Now with the big black dragon up for resolution, he's going to be able to deal a lot of damage, and he's going in towards the mid style as well. So he's going to have a lot of damage to do in these fights. But I mean, PuckChamp, this Storm Spirit's starting to get scary, man.
Oh, OG though, going for the initiation. They try to bring down the Miranda, but look at this, the counterplay from Low Skill, bringing down Resolution instead. Thompson, he's inside the Wukong's command right now. He needs to get the hell out of here. He does manage to do so. So does No One, but No One doesn't have BKB, doesn't have Battletrons, doesn't have any life. The Troll Warlord is gone yet again from these engagements. He just can't kill any of these heroes despite using all of his tools. The 4-star from Seb doesn't get him into the base. He tried to lift himself to safety, but he dies too quickly. And Lays, for once, is allowed to utilize Ghosts onto buildings as they reach all the way to the Tier 3 tower from that fight, trying to bring it down before these heroes respawn on OG.
What a beautiful fight once again. Like OG, they are playing what they do. They're aggressive, but PuckChamp, like they're always there. They're matching the aggression. Like PuckChamp in Game 3, they looked like they leveled up a lot, matching the aggression from OG, just playing like against what OG brings and like improving it.
The drop they picked in this game, they don't really have that many high cooldowns outside of the Exorcism and the Moonlight Shadow. Everything else is available pretty much instantly. They've been utilizing it to great effect, forcing OG into situations where even if they fight, there's always a response from PuckChamp. Now they have a BKB Hex on the Storm Spirit with Witchblade. Blaze has Halberd, the Pipe, as well as the Guardian Greaves. We saw in that last fight as well how effective this Halberd could be. No One just felt like he was really hating life. Not really able to do anything in that fight. Halberded up, you get silenced, you get kited around. Oh god. Fluke, you must be smiling from year to year, right? About this troll in this game.
I'm not, because I really enjoy watching all the players on OG. I remember, you know, for years watching all of these guys be at the peak of our competition. This is just kind of the issue that I have with Troll Warlord. And oh boy, Icefrog, if you're out there listening, buddy, I know there's a couple of days until the patch comes out. You best be reworking that ultimate, because losing control of a hero for a professional player is literally the worst thing.
Mid lane, they might lose control of Rezo as he just has to respawn, but he gets forced off the way. Supernova from Kitrak goes into the low ground, but Rezo still ends up dying. Sweet and Strong with the Wukongs ensures that they can kill Thompson as well. And the Supernova does come out from Kitrak, but he might just die here. He tried to TP out, but he knows that this is a moot option. He dies on the retreat. They are running for the hills on the side of OG. No one wants to farm an item or two on the way out, but they don't really care. Because PuckChamp... Wait, oh, no. Sweet and Strong. No way, he didn't see him, right? Okay, he didn't see him. Ooh. That would have been a tragedy if he saw no one. But he's moving like he saw him. Does he know? Oh god, the courier saw him. He did see him. He did see him. No
he
one.
Got a glimpse.
Get out. Oh no. Does he have TP? He does have TP with BKB. Where's Ursa? Where's the bash? There it is. They have the Abyssal Blade. No one gets tipped out by Eki as well. Why didn't he TP home? Oh
it was good. He had to push the lane. Like, he had to outpush that wave so they can't, like... The idea is good, but there's too many items in PuckChamp. There's too many, exactly. It's the Blink Abyssal, so he cannot even BKB TP out anymore. It's like, low skill on his Ursa, he's ready. He's a big boy. And Ursa, late game, is you win.
Oof.
Yeah.
But Ursa is now 7k up on this troll. You know, even if I think that troll can do decently here, Fluke, you were mentioning how well it's been going for the Ursa. I don't think does Ursa actually even die again this game?
I think it's kind of one of those matchups where it is really kind of item and time independent, and I think the way that Low Skill played this game, he understood that as long as he's got like his Storm Spirit floating around and he doesn't have to, you know, use his Enrage in a bad spot, he's going to be A-okay. And that's a big thing as well, right? Is he doesn't really die to any of these heroes. He doesn't care about Phoenix because he can always enrage off the fiery spirits. Like, same thing with Rubik. Like, he's not really going to get caught out by a Rubik. Dragonite is going to be a bit of an issue for him pre-BKB, but a lot of these other heroes, like, Enrage just enables you to play so much, you know, scarier than what a Troll Warlord can because it dispels you, right? So it is a little bit stronger of a hero in this game specifically for PuckChamp, and Low Skill's playing really, really well. I don't think I've seen him misuse like an Enrage the entire game. He understood that he just needs to farm to get to these scary items. He's got a goddamn Daedalus coming out. So like, I thought the Dragonite melted before. If he just gets like 1 or 2 crits like during an Empower, I'm pretty sure Rezo just gets like 2 hit, even though he has like 3.3k HP, almost like 25 armor. Big fight though.
Nah, this is a fight. OG have to get away here. BKB already thrown down by Thompson, so he will not have that. And no Spirit Vessel charges either. So if oh my god, if it's a quick Roshan respawn, PuckChamp will be smiling ear to ear. Let's see, 1 minute for the big man. They'll have BKB online again, but they still won't have Spirit Vessel charges. They still won't have that much more net worth available for no one to take this fight. The critical thing here for me though, J-Man, is can they get enough gold so that Troll has BKB within the next minute? Because I think that PuckChamp certainly will want to push the envelope if they get another Aegis. So they have to try and stop them. But I don't know if you want to take a fight with Troll not having buyback at that point.
I mean, honestly, I don't think you can give away the Roche. I don't think it's possible. So he has to power farm, maybe like sell some small item to get it or something. But they have to fight this Roche. If they give away that Roche, I don't see them fighting ever, right? You got to pick your fights. When is there going to be a better fight than that Roche? I don't think there's going to be one.
Rezo is doing the right thing right now. Not just pushing out this bottom way, but also killing off some of these creep camps so that his team has access to some tier 4 neutral items. They have one more to be able to pick up. Hopefully it's something that can help. The ones they have are pretty decent. A Relic onto Earth Spirit, as well as a Spell Prism onto this DK. Certainly not bad for a game like this.
Oh, Roche has Ags, boys. He has Ags.
Oh, no.
Oh, you feeling so good if you're PuckChamp right now. Like Ursa Ags or even Storm Ags. Oh, that's a Craigasm right there.
Yeah, Ursa Ags, well, yeah. Like you say, both Ags are insanely good. Like, they're gonna fight over who gets it, I guess, but let's fight over who gets the Aegis first.
Bro, it's just dead. It's already dead.
Wow. This is interesting. This is not a swap up you see all that often, where the Storm Spirit is the one that doesn't get Aegis, but he got the Aghanim Scepter. They're gonna take this fight right now. Low Skill jumping on top of the Troll.
Oh, no one's dead.
Hex into Bash into death. There is no more Troll available, no buyback either. Resolution ends up losing his life in the river. And where did Rezo's gold go? I swear he had buyback a moment ago, but he doesn't have it right now.
More Manta, I think.
Oh, did he finish the Manta? No, he didn't. He bought the recipe.
He bought the
Oh
recipe.
my god,
Yeah.
he bought the recipe and then... Oh my god, I mean, dying in your form is anyways pretty bad, so it feels so bad.
Well, let's see how much magic Thompson can weave in this final team fight as they zip onto Seb, kill him off. He does have buyback. The Yule's up this Ursa right now. Can they kick him back into the base? Low skill. They attempted to make that kick, but he's A-okay, has the enrage, rejoins his team. Buyback just came back for resolution. Let's see if he decides to commit it. He also has the Dragon Knight form, so he has to. A little bit of time left before Troll returns into the frame. Magnetize drop down. They're going to make the jump onto this Ursa, but there's the blue hole from Storm Spirit. They've already brought down Kid Track. They're lifting up right now, Resolution. He gets back thanks to Seb's salvation. This will allow them to retreat from the fight. Very nice boundless strike, stopping the rolling boulder from Thompson. Now they might want to re-engage onto this Earth Spirit. They jump in with the Hex. Laurenov there with the damage, and they should have the kill. No Storm Spirit, as he does not have access to buyback. One more Wukong's command from Sweden Strong to make as much space as humanly possible. Can no one do anything in this fight? He's used up right now. Rezo jumping onto the Storm Spirit. The Troll gets off the battle trance, but it's only onto low skill. Low skill still has his ages. He is winning the 1v1 fight, but this is not a 1v1 endeavor. There's a blue hole coming in from Laurenov to prevent him from getting the kill. The final follow-up from Sweden Strong to make sure they're all dead. And the final GG call. Make sure that...